Okay, so guys, now let's walk into our cement grinding plant and take a closer look. In the front door, you can see we have a board that matches the temperatures, pressures, and also the emissions. We make sure the system we design meet up with all the local emission standard, no matter it's European or UAE. So here you can see, first of all, once you walk into the cement grinding plant, you will see a high pressure grinding roller, because this system we designed it to be, roller press, high pressure grinding roller, plus a bar mill. So it's a comprehensive cement grinding system. In terms of process flow, the raw material will be fed into the high pressure grinding roller, like after the clinker being reclined from the port. It will be sent to this high pressure grinding roller, because they do not have a rotary kiln, so they buy the clinker from the outside and then grind it. So the cement grinding plant, which means it has a lower investment and shorter construction period. So as you can see, this is a high pressure grinding roller, and the red one is a bucket elevator. This is also the transmission part of the high pressure grinding roller, and that's a feeding chute. So the clinker will be conveyed up to the ceiling and all the way up to the bar mill, to the entrance of the bar mill. Okay. And then this is our bar mill, 3.8 meters bar mill. And let me show you the tag. So guys, take a look. This is our bar mill, and then it's a 3.8 meters times 13 meters. The speed is 16 RPM, and then the grinding ball is 180 tons, and the motor power is 2,500 kilowatts. The feeding particle size is less than 25 millimeters. The weight of this bar mill is 291 ton, and then it is commissioned in 2020 May. And here you can see this says Zhejiang Tongli Heavy Machinery Manufacturing Company Limited, previously Tongli Coal and Mining Factory. So this is the name tag of our bar mill. Now let's go down. And then this is the bucket elevator. Okay. And now let's take a look at this high pressure grinding roller. So this is our high pressure grinding roller, and also you can see this is it is manufactured by our company. It's a TLZG 160-140 high pressure grinding roller. Capacity is 670 to 780 tons, and it's commissioned in 2021. And this is the oil station. Okay. And then here you can see this is the silos. So you can see this bucket elevator conveys all the ground cement particles upstairs to the powder separator. Now let's move on to this is a a truck loading, which we call the bulk loading facility. You can see there are two. You can see there are two. How should I call it? Spray nozzles for cement powders in there that the truck just need to pull over here, and then the cement will be loaded into the truck directly. Okay, now let's take a walk in here. You can see that one is also a truck loading. That is loading right now. Also same for these two. You can see one spot, two spot, and then three spot, and then 4 spot and 5 spot, and 6 spot. So totally they got 7 different spots for truck loading. Yep. And then this is also the place to load the truck with the cement. So take a look here. You can see this is also the bucket elevators. And then sometimes it is for, you know, the additives like fly ash or gypsums or other additives to be added into the cement clinker powder. So not only the cement powder, but also other additives powder as well. So you can see we're back here again. This is the bar mills. It is center drive bar mill, which you see there's no girth gears and pinions. The center drive is more suitable for, you know, heavy duty bar mills, and then for cement one, it actually has less maintenance needed because there's no girth gear and then pinion. And also because girth gear and pinion might wear out, but center drive it would never wear out. Yeah, so even standing here, I can feel the heat. Pardon me, it's really hot today. So now let's go take a look at the central control room. Okay, so here you can see this. So this is the new plant they commissioned 2020, and here this is their old plant where they have another bar mills and then high pressure grinding rollers. Anyway, since we're here, let's just take a look. Yep. So this is also the bar mill. It is kind of old, but you can see it is from the ceilings. The clinkers coming out from the ceilings and entering the bar mill. This is a edge drive bar mill, so it is driven by girth gear and pinion. Okay, and this is the new grinding plant. So and then you can see this is the central control room. This is the central control room. So you can see here they have all the data about the running conditions of the cement grinding plant. Because today is Saturday, so they have a day off right now. But you can see on the screen there's the the control parameters, the formulas, and then also the real-time monitoring of the whole plant. And now let's go to other part to take a look. So guys, take a look in here. So here you can see the cement are loading into the cart. So if we take a closer look, you can see the bagged cement are packed by the what we call the 8-rotor packing machines. See, the structure is like this, and then you can see the 50 kilogram or 25 kilogram bags are loading into the car. This is also the truck loading system. Okay. And then you can see they have a port in here, a small port in here, where you can see the clinkers are being shipped to this clinker grinding plant through ships. And then they will load these clinkers onto the belt conveyor. So this thing will let's take a look here. So pretty much you can see this is the loading port where the clinkers will be delivered to this loading port and be transferred to the bar mill and then high pressure grinding roller for the grinding. So let's continue for. So you can see this is the grinding plant. So we just come from over there. The red one is a bucket elevator, and you can see how tall that is. That's like 60 meters high. And now let's continue walking. Okay, so we back here and again. This is the bulk loading area. Some workers are doing the cleaning. Now we're on the second floor. I'm not sure if I want to go up there because it's really tall. But anyways, this is also a control room where they have the control for the carpet and many motors as well as the top. Okay, now we're on the second platform. There you can see we have the back filter. The back filter is for in a cement grinding plant. Serve two functions. One is for the dusting, and another one is for powder collecting. So you can see the small back filters, centrifugal blowers. Let's see closer. Centrifugal blowers. This is a big centrifugal blower for dedusting. You can see how big the chimney is. Yep. And then this is the bucket elevator. And this is the back filter. Usually we will make one video for each part, but for this video I just want to keep it short and looks pretty nice in here. So that is their old plant built 20 years ago, and then now I'm standing on the new one. Okay, well, let's continue. This is a double flat valve. Okay, so here we are. This is the static powder separator, and on the top is the dynamic, which we're going to see afterwards. You can see this is we're actually pretty high now. This is the static powder separator, V type, because you see the shape is a V shape. And on the top, that's the dynamic powder separator. Okay, so also a bucket elevator for maybe some additives feeding. Okay, so you can see this is the top part of the bucket elevator. So, and then this is on the top of a back filter. So a back filter, it is consists of the back house, and the inside of the casing, it has filter bags and also filter cages. Usually the material of the filter bags are fabric or PTFE. And then on the top, those are the solenoid valves for controlling the spraying and self-cleaning of the back filter. And then in terms of the bucket elevator, you can see, so this is a maintenance platform where you can see the motor and the gearbox are being installed. And then you see the vertical one. That's the auxiliary drive, where you are doing a maintenance or something, you can use that. Okay. And then after that, we can going up. And here we also have a bigger bucket elevator. You can see the diameter is much bigger. And you can see this is a conveyor. Okay, so let's continue. So this is a static powder separator. Very steep. The stairs are very steep, and you can see this is the V-type stack powder separator. Let's keep on going. Okay, so here you can see we have an even bigger back filter in here. You can see this is a rotary valve. This is the on-site control cabinet of our back filter. Okay. And now we're very top now. And this is the back filter. Okay, continue. We're going to see the dynamic part of separator. Okay, this gets a little bit. So this one is a dynamic powder separator. This is kind of like the top part of our vertical roller mill, and the structure-wise it is also similar. So it is pretty similar to the grinding plant we have took a video before. You see this is a powder separator. Okay, and then keep going. Wow, you can see how tall. You can see how tall I'm at right now. So here you can see this is how big this back filter is. So underneath these caps are the back filters, and these are the cylinder valves, and this is the air bag. Yeah. Okay, so we're going down now. This is pretty steep. So this is the full look of the dynamic powder separator. So on the top, that's the motor, the gearbox, which drives the center shaft of the dynamic powder separator. And then this is now we're on the top of the bucket elevator. Now we take a closer look. This is the gearbox, and that's the motor. This is what we call the emergency motor, or auxiliary drive motor. And then this is the bucket elevator. Okay, so now I'm going down. That's enough for the day. So you can see This is the bottom part of the dynamic powder separator. Okay. Hey, hello guys, I'm Richard. So today, here we are again. This is in one of our EPC project, the cement grinding plant. You can see that's the bag filter, the dynamic dust collector, and then also on the bottom of that, here's the static powder separator. If I just back up a little bit. So you can see this is the dynamic separator, the blue ones. This one is the dynamic, and then on the bottom, the triangular one, that's the static. Yep. So as for the layout, you can see in here, this is a high pressure grinding roller. And right next to it is a cement ball mill. And then after the clinker being fed into the high pressure grinding roller, and then it will be primarily crushed, and then it will be sent to the ball mill for further crushing. So for example, if we take a look in here, you can see this is the workshop where we have the high pressure grinding roller. This is the transmission part of it. This is the planetary reducers. And then here you can see on the top, that's the feeding part. The feeding valve, automatic and pneumatic feeding valve that controls how much clinker goes into the HPGR. Yep. And then this is the motor, and then the planetary reducers. And then here you can see these are the control cabinet, the high voltage control cabinet. And then if we move on here, you can see on this side, we have a bed lock. So after the clinker being fed into it, here we have the bucket elevator where the raw materials are being fed into. After being ground, it will be fed into this bucket elevator and then will be converted into the dynamic and static powder separators for further grinding. Yep.